Hello, it's Nurse Amy, and it's a beautiful day. It's don't let the sun fool you, okay? It looks like it's warm, but it's actually quite chilly at my end. So one thing I wanted to talk about today is actually something I see my students struggle with a lot, and that is BEDPAN. Okay, so just to put it out there, the first thing you need to know about BEDPAN, the fact that you have to hand them toilet paper, that should tell you something. It means that they do not need you to wipe them up. Okay, they don't need you to wipe them. They just need you to hand them the toilet paper or the toilet roll, and you step outside of the room. I find my students, especially those who work in the field, struggle with this. And I kind of get it. Yes, I do. And I'll tell you why. Because a lot of times, the people you're going to be putting a BEDPAN on, you're most likely going to be wiping their private area. But please, that is the work world. Watch my video, book world versus work world. Okay, a lot of times some students will bring in the work world into the book world, and that really is something that you have to get over. And I do help my students. I coach my students how to get through this. So BEDPAN, hand them the toilet paper, step away. When you come back, take the toilet paper from them and take away the BEDPAN from underneath them. That's all you need to do. You do not need to be wiping their butt, okay, for want of a better word. You really do not need to be doing so. So it was important to me to actually come out and say this, because this is something since I started teaching that I find my students struggle with day in and day out. I've even had students ask me, who wiped their butt? We didn't wipe it. Well, you handed them the toilet paper and you stepped away from the room. So please do not struggle with this. Just do what you need to do and keep it moving. So hopefully this helps you. The fact that you're handing them the toilet paper, you're stepping away, that speaks volumes. That tells you that's all you need to be doing. So let's put this in perspective. It could be a pregnant woman who's on bed rest. It could be someone who's had surgery and they don't want them standing on their feet. They're not necessarily ill. They just don't want them weight bearing or standing up. Probably because they're dizzy. Maybe it's the medication they're taking. Does that help you? Just putting that in perspective. So the skill BEDPAN, placing a BEDPAN under a patient, you don't need to wipe them. So I hope I've helped put that skill in perspective for you. All right. So remember, you're the only one who can limit yourself. Don't do that. And I am your biggest cheerleader. Thank you for listening.